Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone's having a blessed day. All right, guys, got another socket set for you here to review, to show you guys, see if this might be something that you may be interested in getting or picking up. Like I said, I got this for work for another one of my toolboxes, so of course I'm not going to spend top dollar because I got multiple boxes. So kind of get budget tools. Sometimes you get some cheap ones in there, and sometimes you get lucky with the cheap ones, and they'll do what you want, without having to break the box. Like I said, one of my boxes has nice tools. The other one's kind of have some budget tools mixed in there. Anyway, I picked this up off of Amazon. I was looking for some metric sockets, impact sockets. So one box I noticed I didn't have any metric sockets. It just had some metric wrenches in there. So I picked this one up. It's from Casoman. This was $29.99, so like right around $30 for it. It's a 27 piece set. It has short and deep sockets in there, and it comes with an extension as well. Chrome vanadium construction. These are I believe they're made in China, but I'm not sure. Either China or Taiwan. It's one of the two. It's not and these are new. They're not used. Sometimes you can get some off of Amazon where they're used and save a little bit of money. Now, I was looking at these. First, I was looking at the Harbor Freight ones, Pittsburgh sockets. These only come with a 1 year warranty, so if you do break them after a year, probably not gonna be able to get a replacement. The Harbor Freight ones are lifetime guarantee, but they are only 8 piece sets, so it'd be 16 in total instead of 27. And the deep sockets for the Harbor Freight are $19.99, so 20, and then the other ones are $16.99, 17. So you're gonna end up spending $38 for the Harbor Freight and get 10 less sockets, but you are gonna get the warranty with those. I believe they're chrome vanadium as well. These are black phosphate finish on it to help with rust prevention as well. So let me go ahead and we'll get this thing opened up, and we'll take a quick look at them. I get something here, poke a little hole in it here. Like I said, it just came in a box. Didn't have any special kind of packing or anything, and of course it was had this shrink wrapped around it here. Just taking a quick look at it, give you guys an overall length of the box here in case you want to put this inside your toolbox. Right around 13 inches from top to bottom. And then height-wise, you're looking at right around 2 inches that way as well. And if you want to go depth-wise, looks like it's going to be about 4 inches, 4.5 inches from back to front. Again, you got the two little snaps there. It does come with a piece of foam, and you have the single hinge across the back here, so it's not really well made pieces on it, but the blow molded case is hard, so it's not a soft, flimsy blow molded case. So I do like that. Now here's this instructions right here for them as well. Okay, it does say right there, it does say made in China. If you guys want to take a quick look at this, here's got a part number up there, and here are the different size sockets. Now these have no skip sockets from 7 all the way up to 19 millimeters. So that's just another thing. And right here, it does say your 1 year quality warranty as well. So first glance, first look, did you guys get in there a little bit? Here, try to zoom in a little bit here with you. Here's your bit adapter in case you want to put it with a different kind of driver or whatever. I'm going to be using these on an impact driver, so I'm probably not going to need that piece there. Now I do notice there's some oil on some of the sockets. That's probably just a couple splatters of oil there just to help with the rust prevention. Like I said, this one here does have some oil. You guys can see it, some oil on the outside edge, so it's not evenly spread out all the way over. These are 6-point, which I also like too. I know some of the impact sockets I have gotten in the past, they Tecton, whatever, they're 12-point. They kind of like mess up. If the fastener's a little bit damaged, it'll kind of just spin on the fastener. It won't take it off. So I do like those, and I do like these ones here. They do have the radiused edges, like some of the higher end sockets are doing, to help with the fastener to catch it more of the side. So I do like that. And these are kind of like a thin wall socket. They're not super thick wall sockets, so you may be able to get these down into some deeper areas compared to some of the other ones. And you get a nice bevel around the side there, and then the broaching it's about an inch. Let's look at about an inch deep down inside there. It goes down to right around here. So they're not the shallow. The broaching does a little bit deeper. Coming onto the other side, against beveled and chamfered edges here as well. Again, your radius edges where your impact driver is going to sit. And then I'm trying to look inside here. I only see one spot for the ball detent right here. All the other ones have flat spots on there, so it has to go on a certain way or the socket could potentially fall right off. And I do like that this one does have the laser etching, but it also has the roll stamping, so you do have both. So that's another nice feature of them. Like I said, the quality is there as far as compared to other Chinese-made sockets. The sockets themselves, the deep sockets there, about 2.5 inches from top to bottom. I'm gonna just grab the other one here, the 7, and it's right around 2.5 inches. And then you want to go to the shorter sockets. They are right around 1.25 inches long. And then we're going to go down to the smallest, the 7 here. Right around, this one here is around 1.1 inches. So it looks like it's a little bit shallower. I'll just compare them. As you can see, it is a tiny bit shorter than that one. Now, you see these here, they are machined up. The base is the same, but they machine it down to the 7mm size. And we'll see at which one do they stop the machining process. Looks like it's going to be right at the 10mm. So from 7 to 10mm, they have the same base on them. Make sure they're about the same. Yeah, the bases look they're about the same, and then they machine down to the different sizes. So the 10, it's are very gradual. It's not too bad of the machining down to the 10mm, and then when you get down to the 7, of course, it's going to be a lot more noticeable, right down to the 7mm. And then the broaching for these goes down about right around here. So what's that about? Let's say it's probably around 1/4 inch, right around about 1/2 inch. The broaching on these is right around about 1/2 inch deep as well. And like I said, the same chamfering and beveling that was on these are the same as those. The blow molded case, it does have the sizes into the blow molded case. I'm going to zoom in for you guys can see that. It does have the sizes into the blow molded case, so you can see the sizes as well. And that's going to be pretty much it. Like I said, the only other thing I would say is, like I said, you get these, you get them, you break them, you're probably going to have to go online and order from a different, you might have to go in online and order from a different brand to fill in. I did read on there in the comment section on Amazon that some people were getting lucky. 3 years into it, they called up Casoman and they got a replacement for some of their sockets. So they said that they probably would work with it even though it's past its warranty life cycle. But that's going to be pretty much it. I will let you guys know how these are holding up. Maybe we'll do a year later, we'll do a follow-up review. But I just wanted to get these out here and show you guys, show you what the socket came with, show you the quality of the sockets. And like I said, maybe this budget socket is something for you. This would definitely be good for around the house for someone who doesn't work on cars all the time. I would think these would probably last you, regardless. This should definitely last you a good bit of time here. But anyway, guys, I want to say thank you. God bless. Have a great day. Just want to say thank you, guys. God bless you guys, and have a great day. Everyone, today's verse of the day comes from 1 Chronicles 16:11 from the NIV. It says, "Look to the Lord and his strength. Seek his face always." All right, guys. So, like I said, they're out there in life, and like I said, things are tough, and you just feel like you're weak. You just look to the Lord. The Lord will give you strength. The Lord will comfort you. The Lord should be your everything. So, look to the Lord for everything, guys, and seek his face always. Thank you. God bless, and have a good day.